I love her! Oh my gosh! Hey everybody, welcome back to my world where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up. And doll collectors, I need to ask you a question. Do you ever have conversations with yourself where you tell yourself quite clearly, very sternly and strongly that you do not need that doll? You do not need that doll. You do not need those dolls. If you buy that doll, then you're going to want all of them. And like you have this whole kind of thing, this like internal or perhaps out loud, which happens in my house, conversation with yourself about why you shouldn't. And so for a really long time, I was winning the battle. But then one night, she showed up in my Amazon suggestions. And by the way, this box came to me completely jacked. It's a good thing I planned to open it, otherwise I would be really ticked. So this is the Disney style series. These are made by probably Hasbro because they have the license to make all of the, yeah, they're Hasbro because they have the Disney license. They got it from Mattel. And so this is a Cinderella, I guess since 1950. Okay, so this was the 70th anniversary holiday edition Cinderella doll. That's what this is. And she showed up in my suggestions. And then I was like, well, I know that there's other dolls in the style series. And then you know how it's, you put something in the cart and then it's like, hey, perhaps you would like. And so then it was like, well, perhaps you would like, you know, Aurora. And I was like, well, you know, I mean, like, I'm not like a huge Sleeping Beauty fan, but she does have rooted eyelashes. And then it was like, well, perhaps you would like, and I was like, well, of course I want Tiana because she's my favorite princess. And then it was like, well, while you're on a roll, why don't you go ahead and get your friend Jasmine? So that's what I did. I only got these because I actually already have Ariel. I already have some of these. And I have Snow White, I believe. So yeah, I did it. So yeah, these are available on Amazon. I'll put links down below. They will be affiliate links. So if you use those links, I might get a little bit of a commission to help you to buy more dolls in the middle of the night. I'm going to take them all out of their boxes so that we can take a closer look. But I do just want to share with you the box artwork because it is really, really pretty. And if you do like to keep dolls in boxes, the box art, you know, as long as the box isn't all banged up the way this one came to me, it's really, really pretty. I mean, they make for a nice display if you're going to keep them in boxes. I find her face really interesting. She just looks really like, so there's that, and then there's this on the front. She looks like Scarlett Johansson in this picture, but neither one of them look like the doll. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like we've got different interpretations of her look and her artwork, which is really fascinating. So I think it's just a really cool, yeah, see, that's like the doll, but then there's another interpretation on the front, and I really like this. I love this. I love Tiana. I love anything Tiana. Okay, I'm going to get them out of the box, and then we're going to take a closer look. Okay, so let's just cut to the chase. I regret this decision on there's a couple of regrets, and I regret this decision. Okay, so this is the Cinderella doll. She is $27. If she had been made by Mattel, she would have been like $75, and she would still be this quality. Let me get her off the stand. She comes with a stand. That's why she's $7 more than the other dolls. Also, her dress is poofier, and it's like a really like stiff material. I mean, it's a Playline special edition doll. It is not like a collector level doll. Now, I know that there are absolutely amazing Disney collector dolls. I know people who collect them. They're very expensive. It's not just a cost thing. It's a time investment because like you have to be like lined up at like, you know, 6 a.m. when they release, and it's a whole thing. And that's just not something, I don't feel drawn to do that, and I certainly don't want to pay the, you know, secondary market prices for them. So I'm left with this, and I am slightly unimpressed. Now, if your kids are super into Disney Princess and you want to get them a special doll, but you don't want to pay like $150 for $27, this is a special doll. But for me as a collector, it's like, all right. Okay, so here we go, though. Let's take a look. So rooted eyelashes is what got me. The strange thing about the rooted eyelashes that Hasbro has been doing on the Disney dolls is that they all look like they could benefit from an eyelash curler. Like they're all just kind of sticking straight out from their faces. So it's kind of a weird look. Just a little bit of a curl, Mattel. Just a little Hasbro. Just a little curl goes a long way. So we kind of can't see their eyes. She's got pretty jewelry on. She's got lots of bling because it is a special occasion. But then this part is, printed on her dress. She's got tulle with sparkle. We've got poofy sleeves. We've got pretty gloves. Now, what's really interesting, for the price, these dolls are articulated in their arms. Not in their knees, but in their arms. And that's kind of nice. That's so, that helps with posability, but her legs are not articulated. And of course she's got glass slippers, that of course she had to have. The dress material is stiff so that it will kind of, give you that poof look, which is nice. Again, it's a $27 doll. Like, what am I expecting, right? So I think she'll look pretty in my cabinet. I think she will. And I don't totally regret purchasing her. And it's kind of funny because she's got little bits of blue streaks in her hair, which is a little bit of a modern touch. And so I don't, and it's a saddle stand. Here's the stand. So I don't totally regret the Cinderella part of this purchase. So let's talk regrets. Okay, get on there. Get on the saddle stand, girl. Okay. Saddle stands are so difficult. Oh, she's just tipping forward. Okay. So I regret this. I know that I'm not an Aurora fan. I know that. I don't know why I felt the need to put her in my basket and then check out with her, because I'm disappointed on many levels. Her hair is it's very sparsely rooted, and there's kind of no rhyme or reason to this style. So she's got this little knot up here, and then it just sort of lays there. And then she's got the curly Q in the front. Okay, so we've got, cinnamon roll and a curly Q. And then the sides are I guess they're curled, I guess. I don't know what's going on with her hair. The dress is nice. The dress is very nice. And if your kid's into Aurora, it's a pretty dress. It's a one shoulder thing. It's a pretty pattern. It's sparkly. It's got these panels in it. And then underneath, it's got some more sparkly. It's not horrible. She's got little gold plastic high-heeled shoes. Her purse looks like a castle. And she is also articulated, and she has just this random thing on her arm. I don't even know why we bothered there. Again, with the eyelashes, they're sticking straight out from her eyes, so it makes her eyes look kind of squinty. But I'm just really kind of disappointed in the hair, and just overall, I guess because I'm not an Aurora fan, I'm just meh. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was $20 I could have used on something else. And so then this is not necessarily a regret. It's a something. I'm not sure where I'm going with my thoughts on Jasmine. I think the dress is really, really cool, but I'm also getting more of a flamenco dress to this than I am something Middle Eastern. So, and I could be totally wrong about that. That could just be my impression, but just the sweep of it, and when you look at the way this, it sweeps and then it comes up with the ruffle like that. Oh, I just dropped her purse. Her purse is blue plastic. You didn't miss anything. It's very I could see her dancing, and I feel it's less Arabian, swaths of fabric and more flamenco dancer. That's just what I'm getting. But it's okay. I do like the dress, though. I do like it. I think it's really pretty. I love the different color play. I love the yellow underskirt with the blue tulle. And then we go into this really pretty like with this kind of pattern that almost looks like water. I guess it's supposed to be more like smoky, and I like the gold braiding. I like this touch over here. I think her earrings are, you know, they're nice. I love, of course, the high ponytail, and her hair her hair looks really good. Oddly enough, the eyelashes kind of work on her because they help accentuate her almond-shaped eyes. So I think that's good because it's definitely, she looks more jasmine-y. Here's where they lost me. Here's where they lost me. Why does she have painted on tights? And oh, got a rubber band. And she's got these gold boots and painted on tights. I don't even know that she needed tights with this dress. I don't feel like it was necessarily. So now I've got these blue legs that I have to work to hide when I display her, because otherwise it's going to make me crazy, because otherwise I'm just going to be looking at that all the time and I'm going to be annoyed. So I somewhat regret it. Now other than the Cinderella doll, these dolls do not come with stands. They're about $20 on Amazon, and I'm using the Kaiser stands for dolls with small waists, which I'll put a link to down below. It'll be an affiliate link with Amazon, so if you use the link, I might get a little money. You can buy more dolls and make some really bad decisions. Okay, but now here's something I do not regret. I regret nothing. I love her. I love her! Oh my gosh! I love everything about her. So this is Tiana, and I feel like I probably just should have gotten Tiana. Realistically, I probably just should have bought Tiana. But I think like her facial sculpt looks really, really like Tiana. It really does. And then I love these shoulders they're giving me frog-like vibes for some reason. My camera is, of course, trying to lighten her skin. It just cannot accept this. There we go. I think she looks really good. And again, I think on her, the eyelashes work. I love her face. I love her little headband with her lily pad. Love the sleeves. Love the dress. I love this kind of, because, you know, they were on the bayou, so there was sort of a watery component, and like, it's almost like watery and lily pads, and it's really, really pretty. And then the dress itself, I mean, this looks very much like the dress we see in the movie. The dress itself ends up looking like a lily pad, and we've got these different colors of green, and then we've got the white tulle, and it's so pretty. And then her shoes are actually really, really cute. Look at the little heart cut out. It's so cute. And then her purse is so pretty too. I really, 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 really like this Tiana doll a lot. And maybe that is colored by the fact that I love Tiana and she is my favorite Disney princess. Yes, you are. But, you know, I just think also just from looking at all of them, I kind of feel like, especially if we compare the three of these side by side, I just think out of all of them, she's the one that most looks like she's in character, at least in my crazy opinion. I could be completely and totally wrong on that, but that's just me. And then the Cinderella, she's all right. She's all right. There's nothing wrong with her. I don't mean to be putting you down and making you feel bad. I'm feeling so bad about myself right now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to doll shame you. I am so ashamed. No, don't be ashamed, sweetie. Hold your head up high. You're Cinderella. You're Cinderella, man. You're amazing. You know, I am kind of disappointed. I have regrets, but it's okay. We'll put her in a case. She'll look beautiful. Or maybe I'll find a little girl who really loves Cinderella, and then she'll be like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful, you know? Or maybe I'll find a little boy like Cinderella, and he'll be like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Or maybe I'll just find a little person who likes Cinderella, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. So you never know. So parents, I mean, like I said, if you have a little one who's really into the princesses and you've got all the other ones and you're looking for a special princess doll for a special occasion or a birthday or something, these are really, I mean, they're cute. You've got the fancier outfits, you've got the rooted eyelashes. They're just a little bit fancier and they're not that expensive, right? They're $20. But, you know, from a collector point of view, you know, I don't, you know, other than Tiana, I could have done something better with like the $20, $40, $67. That could have been something else right there, but I do not regret you one bit. I do love her. So, but sometimes this is what happens as a collector. Sometimes we try and then we're disappointed and then we go, okay, I'm not going to do that again until late one night. You do it again. Yeah, that happens too. Anyway, I think doll collectors can relate. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're into the really expensive Disney collector dolls. I know that's like a whole rabbit hole of collecting that I am just keeping myself from going down because it's so expensive, but they are really beautiful. So I'd love to hear your stories and thoughts about collecting them. And until I see you guys again, please stay well. I love you so much. Bye.